Hello everybody, welcome to CC Sim Racing, home of the sim racing motorsport, whatever you like to call it. We love it, it's just got everything, isn't it? We are here for the Mighty Minis ESPORTS Championship, and it is going to be a corker. Slight change to the programme though, drum roll, no, not really. So we've gone back to the original basis of having the Mighty Minis first with a reverse grid for the second race, and then we're going to have the Supers in the third race with a reverse Supers grid in the fourth race. Okay, so 2 races in the Minis, Mighty Minis, and then we've got 2 races in the Super Mighty Minis. Okay, just to let everyone know. Also, like to have a massive, huge welcome back to Jesse Linquela, because tonight there's no football. Hello mate, how you doing?
Great. My Chiefs beat their rivals, and now I'm back in here to watch them race.
Excellent, that's what we want to hear. Lots of good news, no bad news. We've got Tracy Thompson Racing is in. Good evening and good luck to WSL, Corky and everyone. So great to see Tracy Thompson Racing, home of the Super Mighty Minis. That's Mark Ditchburn. Go and give them a shout out and subscribe to them on their YouTube channel. Great bunch of people as well, on lots of video footage, and it's awesome. Love it. And if you haven't seen it yet, the one at Castle Combe going through Tower, my goodness, there's some great battles there. So let's get on with this, shall we? So we have the Mighty Minis out first. 2 drivers that we need to let everyone know is that Hebsy unfortunately is not racing, but his missus is due any moment now. So I think he was just panicking whether to shut the door underneath the stairs like Harry Potter and carry on doing his sim racing and make his missus start screaming saying it's coming. But no, I think he's decided to open up that door and just make sure that she is going to be okay, which is a good idea in his sort of stead. We've also got, so in his place is Lewis Kendall, which is Scott Kendall's son, who races in the MIGs, and that's epic because those guys are nuts. So I know Lewis races as well. He does the Wreck Fest, as I like to call it, and he's got a cracking little Nova that he races in bright red. So good luck to him tonight, young lad as well. So good luck, and please cheer him on. We've also got Jojo Reps. She'll be racing in the Mighty Minis tonight instead of Beaverballs. Unfortunately, he's not racing today. He's busy. So we have Joe racing from the AWRS and in the Academy. So she's going to take on the Mighty Minis tonight. So this is going to be pretty good as well. So there'll be a good couple of battles on track. We also have the new tables which we've done. So we'll show you them in a moment. But I'll tell you what, the racing is close. Really close, Jesse. I don't know if you've been keeping an eye on this, but it's been pretty epic. Okay,
yes.
So let's have a look at the penalty system. So this is the penalty system for today. This is Sardinia Road Track C2. Penalties will be taken down by the pit wall, nice and slowly. Take the penalty when you get one, and then you're going to carry on your race, and the drivers should go to the right-hand side and overtake them and make it nice and simple for us. However, penalties round here are a nightmare. Okay, so where the penalties are is turn 1 on the inside. You can get a 3-second penalty there. It is proper harsh, so you've got to keep it on the grey stuff basically. We've also got the final corner, which is the hairpin. If you cut the inside of the corner, it's a 5-second penalty. If you cut the outside of the corner and you go onto the blue stuff on the outside, you'll see what I mean in a moment when we show you the picture. You go on the outside there, it's a 5-second penalty. It's pretty harsh around there, Jesse, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not enjoyable at all. So when I'm
That's
on
why
this
we
track,
commentate.
I'm usually taking it nice and slow around those corners because the risk reward is you lose like half a lap almost with any of those penalties. So
yeah, for sure, exactly that, and that is why this is a very tricky track, and you're going to see some mind-blowing driving at the same time. So we've seen the penalties. Let's have a look at the championship table. So it is Mighty Minis first, and that is how the championship table stands as of today. But now it's going to change slightly. So we've left it as it was because it really didn't make any difference, because there was only points for the last race, so everyone got points regardless. But now we're going to have points for race 1 and the reverse grid, and then obviously the supers are going to be the same, so they'll get races for their first race and their reverse grid, so there'll be double points going on, so like in real life basically. So At the moment, it's Butler who takes the lead in the Mighty Minis on 33 points. Pebsy GT on 30. Boosted Alpha 27. Bucky Stun Gun 24. Yvonne 22. Stuck on the Grid 22. Stu Boy 18. And I'm just going to let you know, stuck on the grid. Quick round. Stickman is on 18. Digby on 14. Lee there is on 12. Chris Stuggy is there in 10th. Watsy on 9. Didcot on 8. And Beaverball on 7. Unfortunately, he's not here. So it's going to be quite tight. Looking forward to this. So let's have a look at the supers as well while we're there. We'll bring that up in a moment. So Evo is taking the lead at this moment. I have 33 points. We've got Clive Smith on 30. Jesse, if you could just give him a 1 minute warning. Clive is there on 30. Matty Cake, I'm going to get it wrong, I swear. Matty Cake is there on 27. CTR Crafty on 26. Ashwood 22. Sophie there on 20. Paul on 18. Albie, which is Adam Bath on 16. Audio Muted 14. Jenny Robertson on 12. Haslett 12. Corky on 9. Ryan Taylor there on 8. And Ayrton, which is Nev Kirkpatrick, in with 7 points. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is all we need to know. So let's have a look who is on track at the moment, and they look like they're all enjoying themselves. Yes, they are. Happy days. And that's a shocker. Now that can't be right, surely. Stickman on pole position.
No.
Sorry, I'm just going to make sure that all these all these settings are correct, because we need to make sure. Let's have a look. Everyone seems to be on the right tyres. Well, I'm not taking it away from him. I'm not taking it away from him, because that is some stupendous driving. It really is. Fair play.
I've been actually watching him, and I will tell you that some of these other guys are sliding around the corners a little more, and Stickman's not having any of those problems. He's slowing down enough to where he doesn't have much slide, and he can get quick acceleration. So kudos to him for working on the track. You can tell he's put in a lot of practice.
Well, can you imagine if he wins? I think he'll probably give up sim racing in general, because it's absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Dan Thomas Addis, thank you for joining us. I spoke to him today. Great guy as well. Dan David there as well has shared the stream. Thank you very much. Craig Cook shared the stream. That's me. Hello. Majestic has also followed, which is brilliant. Thank you for doing that. If you haven't shared it, please do so. It really does help. Please follow if you haven't. Share to your friends as well, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're trying to get 1,000. We need 1,000 so we can start earning some moolah to really help CC Sim Racing go a little bit further. It is great. Limbus is back. Is it Line Bus or Limbus? Line Bus. We'll go Line Bus. Evening, Goodall. Rachel says good luck to the ladies and Jojo Reps. Lovely to see that. And she also says good evening to both of us, which is great. And she says welcome back, Jesse.
Yes.
Mark Ditchburn from the Supers is there. Says cheers, buddy. Been looking forward to this since last Wednesday. God, fantastic. I love that. That's great. So, Stickman on pole position at the moment. Butler second, boosted third. Woohoo! Let's get it underway, shall we?
Let's go.
Let's not push that button, because that would have taken me right back to the beginning. There we go. So here we go. Here is round 2 at Sardinia. Race 1 of the evening with your commentators Craig Cook and Jesse Lemquela. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be cracking. I'm so looking forward. Stickman on pole. I mean, that's just brilliant. Susie Inch, if you're watching, please do so.
I'm going to close my eyes for the first corner, just so you know.
Do that. So Stickman's on pole, Butler second, boosted third, Stunning in fourth, Stuck on the Grid fifth, Watsy sixth, Lee in seventh, Digby eighth, Stu Boy in ninth, and who is that in 10th? It's Yvonne. So we're going to take this off, and we're going to leave this on, and we're going to leave this on, but you can't see this. There's a little bit of damage at the bottom. But we're going to wait for these lights. There's 4, there's 5, waiting for the green. Is it going to be a quick green? No, it's a very slow one. Away to go. And lots of wheel spin. There's a slow one at the back there. That's Yvonne's gone off with the wheel spin. And look at this. Boosted's had a great start there. He's down the inside on the right-hand side of your screen now. And that is Butler in the lead. So bad start for Stickman. So here we go into turn 1 for the first time. It's Butler in the lead. But Boosted's down the inside. He's got that done. Looks like everyone's got through nicely. Oh, Bucky Stun Gun in the wall at the back there. Not too sure who that was. I'll keep that safe so we can have a look. But it's Butler in the lead from Boosted. And that's a lovely shot as they climb the hill here. Here we go.
Oh, another person got a good run. It was Stuck on the Grid got a good start, too. He's right in the mix. Which is nice to see.
Yeah, definitely got a little bit of a glitch going on with Lee, and he might cut out. I think he's glitching severely, so hopefully that's settled itself down. Not too sure what was going on there, but it's Butler in the lead from Boosted at the moment, from Stuck in the Grid in third. Stickman is putting him under pressure. Lee's jumping around at the moment like a hot pancake. Hopefully that will settle down. It might be might be on my screen, might be okay for them. But there's Stu Boy in sixth. Let's go on board with Butler. That's a great start from him in the Paul Hollick car, and he has just joined us as well, which is great. So please keep your messages coming in. I will try and get there as much as I can. So here we go. It is Butler in the lead as they come down the straight, flat out, 102 mile an hour for these bad boys into the braking zone.
Yep, drafting's big on this straightaway too. With these little box cars, you can get a lot of makeup on track time if you get inside behind someone.
Exactly right. Like real life, we've noticed that early on with the bump draft, and Stuck on the Grid mentioned it earlier, when you sort of sit behind him, even on the game, he wants to know how much it would make if he had like a 4 or 5 car like train. Now that would be really interesting to see. So, Butler in the lead from Boosted at the moment. Nicely done. Stu a little bit wide there. Has he got that sorted out? It looks like he has. Wide goes Lewis Kendall in the background. That's a real shame for him. He's just getting back on. And Bucky Stun Gun has pulled into the pits. Oh, that's a real shame. Oh. So, Bucky Stun Gun in the pits. Not too sure what happened. We have got that replay saved. Let's see if we can see from the start here. So, there is Bucky Stun Gun. He's in 5th place. And we have disputed this already into the braking zone. Just looking at the replay here, going into the corner and goes. Okay. Oh, so what? I'm not too sure what happened there. I'm not too sure what happened. It looked like he was okay, and then just all of a sudden, bang! It went into the wall. Not too sure. So we'll have a look at that after the race. So it's Butler in the lead from Boosted. Boosted trying to chase him down. Let's go on board with Boost. There's a good battle going on behind as well. There he is. Gap's starting to open up.
Yeah, Yvonne had a nice save too. She and Jojo got in the corner, got a little tight, so she did a good job of bumping out the front. She's trying to chase down 8th now, so.
Oh, this could be Boosted's opportunity there. Just the littlest of nudges on the back of Butler, but they're both racing each other really hard at the moment. So there's an all from Jesse.
Two-way ride again on that same corner.
Oh, not again. So into the braking zone they go. Cutback could be on here for Boosted. Looking for a good exit. Has got the exit he wants as well, and he's alongside Butler. Down the straight they go. Stickman into 3rd place as well. Side-by-side action between the two front runners here. The 6 car there of Butler and the 77 car of Boosted. Brilliant battle between them. Side-by-side still. Who's going to get it? Could be a cutback here, Jesse. In the braking zone they go. Oh! Both of them leaving it to last minute.
Boy, good time racing though. That's nice.
Fantastic stuff, isn't it? Stickman's now pulled away. Now he's on a charge, so keep an eye on Stickman. Stuck on the Grid there in 4th. Lee's still there in 5th. Digby's now in 6th place with Watsy. Watsy's having a good run. Good to see this already. Having a good race here on lap 4 they go. So Watsy in 7th, Stu Boy in 8th, chasing down in the Matt Baker car. Lovely looking delivery that is. Well done to Jenny Robertson there. Yvonne there in 9th. There is Chris.
Stu Boy's got some great pace. Oh, he's off the track again. My goodness, Stu Boy can't get that corner right. He'd be in 3rd place right now if he didn't go off that corner every single lap.
Yeah, he was pushing me really hard when we had the little practice race earlier on, and yeah, that's too much power, isn't it? Yeah, just too much power, and you get stuck in there, and then the revs go really, really high, and then it sort of bogs down. It's very strange, but still Boosted in the lead. He's got a nice gap now, hasn't he, as Boosted? He's got 0.8 and nearly a second. That's not a good place to be for Butler, because under pressure now from Stickman, and is Stickman going to have a go? No, he's very patient. Look at what's he having a go? Oh, look at Stuck on the Grid down the inside. Has he got that done? Yes, he has. Oh, clever man.
You could tell that Stuck knew that Stickman was going to stay on that outside and try to do the cutback, and he just took advantage of it. Had Stickman come in on a normal corner, there wouldn't have been any way that Stuck could have done that.
Oh, the side by side now, and that's Stickman in the wall. Now he's managed to save it, and that's Lee into 4th. So very brave from Stuck on the Grid there into the S's, and we've seen it in the academy. It's a little bit easier in the academy. Nathan's going, it's not Goodwood. No, it's not Goodwood, mate. That's tomorrow. That's the BMW series. But great stuff. Finals at Goodwood, which is going to be great. But second in the lead now is Boosted. Butler second, stuck on the grid now, chasing down. Can the mighty Minis racing champion take a podium today? That would be fantastic. There's Lee Campbell races in the Turbo Tin Tops in the Mini Cooper S's. Sorry, should I say?
Well, Stickman's taking this outside line coming in the first corner again.
Yeah, not too sure what's happening with Lee's. Lee's got a really bad connection there, but look at Watsy down the inside. Has he got that done? On Digby! Oh, lovely respect by the two drivers. Side-by-side action. That's fantastic. Into the S's they go. 3 minutes and 30 seconds of this fantastic little race. And it's Watsy just behind. He's going to try again around the outside. That's very brave. Just sit behind him. Be very patient, my friend. Be very patient. It's coming. It's coming.
That's right. Just wait. I mean, there's some guys that are all over the track right now. Just stay in line and wait for your chance. I mean, we still got 3 minutes left. That's what, 3 laps at least. So, yeah, they got time.
Yeah, stuck on the grid is he's been really practicing. He's been sort of balancing out the final corner, just trying to make sure he gets it right. And it looks like it's paid off because he's right back in the action now. And Boosted has got as well. Boosted's dropped a lot of time. He was a second in front. He's now under half a second, and he's under real pressure.
Yeah, lost some momentum on that last corner. He didn't hit it right at all.
So still side by side are Watsy and Digby in the background, 6th and 7th respectively. So into the braking zone of turn 1 again we go. Look at the dip from the front brakes on the Paul Hollick car there of Butler. Brilliant stuff. Into the corner. Oh, Stickman very wide there. Has that helped him out? Probably not. But the battle for first is really high up. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go, Jesse.
Yeah, it's some different lines that Stickman's taken. I think it worked well for him in the qualifying, but it doesn't seem to be working well as well in the race for some reason.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go on board with Lee. Let's see what he can see, because he's on the back end. Oh, there's a little bit of a mix-up there from Stickman, and there's a little touch. Is that enough to put him on the grass there? Let's have a look at the lead behind us. No, he's still there. He's still there. Look at those two in the background there, 6th and 7th. They're still side by side. Sure, they're holding a wreck between each other there. Oh, there's an all.
Tight move up front too. Big move. Looks like he was an edge boost there.
Not too sure what happened there. We've also lost there's a grey out from stuck on the grid there, and that's put him under pressure. So let's have a look at the leaders. There they are, side by side. So big battle going on into the braking zone. Fastest lap from Butler, 109.671 into the braking zone. Oh, Boost is trying to turn in, and look at Butler just forcing him out wide. It's a great little battle, bit of ding dong, nice bit of blue paint on the Sharabani car now.
Yeah, there were some mind games going on there going into that corner. They were trying to figure out who was going to break last for sure.
And Lee's now grabbed that 3rd place, or has he? Because look at Stickman, he's trying to get. Oh, it's a little bit wide there was Lee. He's managed to get it settled, but watch out for stuck on the grid down the inside. He's got that done as they come off the climb into the braking zone. Oh, Stickman's gone off the track. Has he saved it? Yes, he has. And this is a great battle here. But look, looks like Digby and Watsy are getting back into this mix here. 49 seconds to go. There's going to be another lap for all these drivers. The battle's on at the front. Look at this. Butler versus Boosted.
Yeah, Boosted's probably liking where he's at right now. I think he'd rather be in second if he could. I feel like he thinks he can come back from that point.
It is the Minis way, mate. If you are on the final lap and you're in second, that's where you want to be. And it looks like it's working, isn't it? Look at them all in the background, in line of stern, like a train. It's absolutely brilliant. You've got Lee in front and everyone's grabbed a ticket behind him, and it is Boosted Alpha that's gone through. Cutback could be on for Butler. Has he got the momentum? No, nope. He hasn't, but it's a great battle between the two. Let's have a look at 3rd place. Lee's still got it from stuck on the grid in 4th. Stuck on the grid will be desperate to get this 3rd place. There is Stickman. He's having a fantastic race. Digby in 6th. There's Watsy in 7th. Let's go back to the leaders. There they are. It's Boosted versus Butler. B&B, not bed and breakfast. Into the braking zone. A nice and tight line there from Butler. That could be crucial, but he's going to go off, is he? Surely that's going to be game over. He's got the momentum as Boosted, and that could be enough. That could be enough there, Jesse.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. Just a little bit on the grass, and you lose half a second just like that.
Brilliant. Into the braking zone they go. It's going to be Boosted who takes this, but the exit speed is brilliant again from Butler, and has he got enough? Has he got enough to close him down? No, he hasn't. He's already put the flashers on, and it's going to be Boosted who takes the win from Butler. And what a race that was. They both crossed the line. Fantastic. And it's going to be Lee Campbell who takes it from stuck on the grid in 4th place, from Stickman in 5th, Digby in 6th, Watsy in 7th in the Shep car, Stewie in 8th. We've got Yvonne there in 9th place crossing the line. We've got Douglas there in 10th. Jo is going to finish and she's going to cross the line any moment now, which is fantastic. Well done to Jo. Racer Lewis there is in 12th, Didcott in 13th, and Bucky Stungun will start at the front of the grid after dropping out into the first race because I don't know what happened. It just sort of just went off and crashed. Not too sure.
Yeah, I was just taking a peek at some of the rest of the field too. As we know, we're going to have a reverse grid, and the top 10 were all within about 16 seconds of each other. So that's going to be interesting to see how they pick their way through the field. Yeah,
fantastic race. It's a shame Stickman just didn't get that start he wanted, but that was an absolute cracker, wasn't it? And we've got another one to go. So let's have a look at those race results. It's Boosted Alpha that takes the win. It's Butler in 2nd. It's Lee in 3rd. Stuck on a grid 4th. Stickman in 5th. It's Digby in 6th. Watsy 7th. It's Stewboy in 8th. Yvonne in 9th. Chris there in 10th. Jojo Reps in 11th. Racer Lewis in 12th. Didcott in 13th. And Bucky Stungun in 14th there. It says Butler got the fastest lap there with a 109.671. So that's a 109.671 on lap 7. That was a brilliant race. It really, really was. Tense stuff.
Yeah, I think it's going to be even better with the reverse field because there's not much difference between these drivers. This should be fun to watch.
Oh, it is. It's going to be pretty crazy, isn't it? But brilliant race. Lots of congratulations. Well done to Yvonne there. That's lovely. Lovely to see that as well. So we're just going to drag that off. And obviously you don't want to see that. But it is reverse grid from the previous race. There we go. Everyone's going to be like, what's going on here? So let's have a quick interview, shall we? While we do that, let's have a look who we have. We should have the top 3. And Lee Campbell, you've got on the podium, mate.
Yeah, pretty good.
We saw a bit of glitching going on, but it looked like it settled itself down. It was like the first 2 laps just was like a little bit of a phase, and I'm not too sure if there was. I don't think it was. I think it was further back. But Bucky Stungun came out of the race, but I don't think it's nothing to do with you. So, but how do you think your race went, mate? Because that was a challenge, wasn't it? Good battle between you there, stuck on the grid, and Stickman.
Yeah, it was good battle. Coming up to the final corner, my daughter upstairs pressed the joypad, so it paused. So yeah, but yeah, it was good race, and it was some good battles, nice and clean.
Brilliant, mate. Well done. Well, good luck for the next race, because obviously you're at the back now, so you've got it all to do again. But we wish you all the best. Have a cracking race.
No worries. Thanks, bud. Cheers now.
No worries. Let's have a word with Mr. Butler. Wow, Carl, what a race that was. Absolutely brilliant. How'd you feel, mate?
Oh, it was such great fun racing with Bush today. It's just got away. I gave him a little tap at some point. I thought I'd put him off into the gravel, so I held back, but hell of a race. A really good, clean racing going on.
Yeah, it was nice. There was nice there's a nice bit of contact between you, but I liked the front. There was like a bit of I'm going to get you and you're going to get me, and it was a bit of it was Rubbins racing, and it was like a nice like wave to the other guy. It was great. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. And we've just lost Lee, which is a real shame because that's going to make things very complicated. But we have a great set of reverse grid. I'm going to have to do that all again now, which is really frustrating. So I'm going to have to quickly just grab that because it's just going to just be a nightmare. So I do apologise, everyone. Jesse, could you talk to Boosted for me, mate?
Boosted, how did your fight go? I missed your fight, by the way.
Oh, it went terrible.
Absolutely.
It couldn't have gone any worse. He stopped me in the 4th round, but
oh my goodness!
Sorry, don't worry. This ain't mini racing, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just clarify that.
No, my record.
I'm glad you're back in the wheel.
9-4 now. So yeah. No, that was an awesome race. Huge respect to Butler. Like you said, he gave me a little punt, but it was just rubbing. It was just Rubbins racing. But he done the right thing and held back, and it kind of shot himself in the foot because he held back too far. But on top of that, he was faster than me. There was no doubt about it. I was lucky to get the win because he was faster than me round there today. I've literally had half an hour's practice, so I'm just following his lines, trying to play mind games, trying to stick with him and follow him round bends. But yeah, no, huge respect to Butler. That was an awesome race.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that actually, because we were talking about it on the broadcast when we did the race there. But what are your thoughts like when you're coming into different parts of the racetrack, as far as if you want to be in first or second when you're when you're looking? Obviously, you'd love to be in the lead, but there are certain parts where I feel like it's actually beneficial to be in second place and have your competitor in front of you and be able to watch them.
Yeah. Plus, it plays pressure. I'm a better chaser than I am leader. I crumble under it. So it comes down to that. Also, there's not a lot of draft in these cars, and I heard you mention it on the stream, but there's not a lot compared to some of the GT3, GT4 cars. These cars, once you get to like 102, 103, it's kind of topped out. You don't really catch them. But in all honesty, there's places on the track where it's better to be second, because round the next bend, if you get a good exit, you're going to win the race. You're going to slip up the inside of them, and again, it's just pressure. But you also happen to remember you need to brake a little bit earlier to give them room for braking and so forth. But yeah, awesome race.
We saw even some of the other racers when they had people right behind them or right in front of them on some of these corners. It's easy to slide off, and once you slide off into that grass, I feel like you're going to lose, 3 to 5 tenths of a second on your lap, and like you said, lose all that momentum. You had it happen once there, and it's like the second or third to the last lap when you came out of that last corner, He started gaining on you because you had just not hit it right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't hit that last bend right once. He's faster than me round here. I'm better off sitting behind him so I can follow him, and he helps pull me round the track, especially down the last straight.
You've seen a mini race as well, mate.
Yeah. But no, it's all exit speed in these cars. If you don't get the exit speed, people are just going to crawl past you.
Yep. Well, good luck in the next race.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Great job, guys. And again, big respect to Butler.
Definitely. Well, I've just managed to sort out the list. Hopefully that's correct. But these are the dates that are coming up, and thank you very much, Boosted. I do apologise, buddy, but brilliant race. Good luck for the next one. It's going to be tough from the back there. But there is the events that are coming up. So we have one on the 19th at Red Bull Ring. 26th of October will be Suzuka Short. It's not going to be Laguna Seca because it's going to take them about half an hour to get round Laguna Seca. So we've changed that around. Then we've got Tsukuba, which has been a bit of a gem of a track for us here at CC. Auto Polish Short, which never lets us down. Missouri Center, which it's a flat out track, so that's going to be a bit interesting. So we'll see what happens there. But it's a very, very short BTCC-esque sort of track. Lots of braking in hairpins. There's a little chicane. There's a dip over like a dive into a corner that goes into a swooping left-hander. But you don't want to touch the sausage curb on the inside, because you will literally be buying a bag of chips, some salt and vinegar, and you might as well stay there for the rest of the day because the Mini's going to get beached.
Wonderful.
It does sound really nice, yeah. But yeah, we got that one, and then we're at the final on the. That's not the 30th of September. That'll be the 3rd of September, and that will be Goodwood. And that'll be the final. And then we're going into January. At the end of January, fingers crossed, GT7's working. And then you can have the banners. The banners are going to be on there. You can have the names on the side of the car. And it's going to be epic. We can't wait. So that's hopefully what's going to happen. It looks like Lee's got a problem with his stream. And he's left again. And we can't put him back in. So we're going to get this one underway. Unfortunately, Lee, I am so sorry, mate, because I'll have to go through all of that again. And that'll be very upsetting. Unfortunately, Lee's got a real glitch issue, so hopefully he'll get that sorted out. And here we go for race 2 of the evening here. Jesse, who's your money on?
Oh, my goodness, I got to look at the list real fast. I did like Digby was actually running really well in the mid-pack, so I'm going to go with him.
Digby in the mid-pack. Nice shout. Bucky Stun Gun on pole position. Didcott second. Racer in third. Joe on fourth. Douglas in fifth. Yvonne in sixth. Stewboy in seventh. We've got Watsy eighth. Ninth is Digby, and Stickman takes out the top 10. Watch for the guys at the back there. As we've said before, we're going to take this off. We're going to put this on. We're going to wait for those lights. There's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5. We're going to wait for them to go out. They go out, here we go, and it is a great start from everyone's got away really well this time, so nobody's made a mistake. But again, watch out for Butler at the back there. He's absolutely stomped it yet again. So here we go. Brilliant drive. So into the braking zone, Joe on the outside there. She's into 6th place. Good job from Joe. Yvonne's there in 5th place. A little bit wide as Didcott. He gets himself back onto the track. And it looks like Lewis has taken 3rd. There is Douglas in 4th place. Everyone's a little bit all over the place. And Bucky Stun Gun's gone, see ya. So Bucky Stun Gun goes through into 1st. Racer Lewis 2nd. There is Douglas. There is a massive clan of them behind them. And they're not all going to get around that corner. That was a bit dangerous. Debrief didn't work, obviously. So there we go again, a little bit sideways, and that is Butler at the back there, just taking a bit of a nudge and a bump. Lewis off the track, and that's given Douglas 2nd place. So Douglas is there. Yvonne's now into 3rd place. Bucky Stun Guns really enjoyed this first lap. He's away. 2 seconds now. Yvonne on the inside, into the braking zone, and you're right, Digby's coming. There he is, and he's got the inside line and taking it. Good move from Digby. What a stunning move that was.
There you go. I called it just like I expected.
I hope you're doing the lottery this week. That was fantastic. So Bucky Stun Gun is 3.5 seconds in the lead, but the battle we want to watch is the red arrows at the back here. Look at this. Fantastic.
Wow. A lot of cars really close together there. This should be interesting.
Yeah, brace yourself, everybody. Into the braking zone. Look at these lines. Oh, boosted Alpha down the inside. He's got that down. He's hit. But he's hit Digby, and Digby's had to slow down. And I think Boosted's going to give that back. Yes, he has. Well done, Boosted. He's going a little bit too fast there, and I think he's giving that back to Digby. I think he's just going to let off the throw a little bit more. And he settles down, and then that's given Stuck in the Grid the opportunity to take that 4th place off Boosted, and he has done. So now, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be a battle. Oh, look at that in the background. That's Chris. He's off the track. Watsy's in the mix. Into the braking zone. Watsy's going to get down the inside. He has done. So everyone's gone a little bit gun-ho into this reverse grid.
My goodness. This is exciting. We'll say that.
Well, it is when you got... But poor Digby, he must be thinking, where do I look? Because everyone's going to be braking around the left-hand side of me, the right-hand side of me, up the bumper. And just, luckily I'm not sponsored by anyone at the back here, but it's Digby in 2nd, Stuck on the Grid in 3rd. There is Stewboy in 4th, having a good run there. There is Boosted Alpha, the winner of the last race. Yvonne's now in 6th, Stickman in 7th, Watsy in 8th, Racer Lewis is in 9th. Oh, Dougie's in the pits. Jojo Rep's in 12th, and Butler's right at the back there, so he'll be looking for a fastest lap here. So he goes round the outside of Joe, takes that job done. Bucky Stun Gun cruising in with a 5.5 second lead at the moment, but look at this battle for 2nd. It's all about 2nd place, isn't it? Look at this.
Three wide coming in chances. What could go wrong? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And they've all done it. I'll tell you what. And he was over the grass, was Boosted, and he's just backed off and thought, no, there's plenty of time for this. Stewboy down the inside. Digby.
Hey, look at that. Stewie got the corner right this time.
He did. He did. That's it. Game over. Thank you for joining us at CC Sim Racing. So there is Digby stuck on the grid. Stewboy. This is a good battle. Oh, stuck on the grid. Bails out going into the inside of that corner there. Not too sure what happened there with Boosted. He sort of tried to lose his penalty there. Not too sure. We'll have to keep an eye on that for the replay. But there is Digby still holding that 2nd place. Look at this. This is a great shot. There we are on board with Diggers. Stewboy got the inside, and obviously there you can see Boosted taking his penalty because obviously people are on the racing line, so he has to take it on the outside, which he has done so very nicely. So into the braking zone. Stewboy goes a little bit wide. Cutback could be on for Diggs. Boosted dives down the inside of Stickman, so it's all to play for this 2nd place. Look at them side by side. Stewboy holding it. I'm a bit nervous because there's 4 CC Sim Racing driver teammates here. That's just my panic. Here we go. So into the corner they go. Digby touches, stuck on the grid, goes a little bit wide. He cuts in front of him, shuts the door on him. Into the braking zone again. Can Stewboy do it again for a 2nd time in a row? Yes, he can. Beautifully done by Stewboy. Brilliant. This is a good battle.
Yeah, no, this is great. I mean, honestly, as tight as they're running, I am shocked there haven't been any incidents. They've done a good job of keeping it nice and clean.
Yeah, there we go. Bucky Stun Gun is away. 6.5 seconds, but the battle for second is absolutely intense. It's Stu Boy stuck on the grid, boosted Alpha now in 4th, Digby in 5th, Stickman in 6th. Yvonne's on the back of this as well. Let's have a look at the back. Watsy with Racer Lewis on the back there. Lewis, Scott Kendall's son. He's doing a cracking job. Good man. Well done. He just jumped in the car today. There's Didcott in 10th place. There is Chris in 11th after his repair. There is Butler in 12th. There is Jojo Reps in 13th in the Slater car. Great looking car that is as well. But it's Bucky Stungan in the lead. Let's take a look at second place. It's still Stu Boy. Boosted Alpha's got that inside line, but look at stuck on the grid. He's got the outside line. They're going to be side by side through the S's. Everybody, take a breath. And it looks like he's got it done. Yes, he has again. It's stuck on the grid back in the 3rd. Great driving from these two.
Yeah, and don't look now, too, but Yvonne is pulling up on the rest of this pack. They're battling away, and she's only about a second behind now, so this is the feisty.
Stu Boy made a mistake! Stu Boy made a mistake, and let's go on board with Stu Boy because Stuck on the Grid's got great pace, and he's under pressure now into the braking zone of the hairpin. And is he going to get it done? Watch out for Boosted, down the cutback. Oh, Stuck on the Grid takes a little bit of curb, that could be a penalty. Hasn't been given again. This is incredible driving from these two.
Yeah, there's both Butler and Boosted use all that curb going around that corner. They're pushing the limits of it for sure.
So Butler has got the fastest lap, 109.910. There he goes, a 69.910. So into the braking zone. Look at Boosted now into 3rd. Stuck on the grid, trying to find the cutback. You got Stickman flashing his lights, trying to put him off. Good drive out of the corner from Stuck on the grid. Stu Boy still holding 2nd. Stickman in the background in 5th. He was on pace as well, so keep an eye on Stickman in the red car in the background. Side by side is Yvonne and Digby, and Yvonne's got through. Great driving from the two of them. Brilliant driving, still side by side.
Yeah, Yvonne's running some really nice lines right now. She's definitely making that.
Come back for Digby. That was brilliant. Oh, what a move. I thought she had that done and dusted there into the braking zone. But obviously, she's now having to take a narrow line, and then that makes her go wide. And Digby says, I'm going to have that little bit of paint. Happy days. Great battling from the two of them.
Don't look now, but Boosted's found his way up to 2nd. And, he's still way behind 1st, but maybe he can at least get a podium here.
There we go. Boosted there on the replay into 2nd. Stu Boy in 3rd. There is Joe just moving over in the Slater car there. Great to see Sam Slater watching as well. He's actually watching this race, which is great to see. Sam Slater Motorsport saying, amazing watch. Well done, guys. Brilliant. Wait for the supers. They're coming up next. And we're going to have some more shindigs. And the times and them, they're doing 106s, okay? So that's how quick they're going around here. So here we go. It's still Bucky Stun. I'm not even going to bother with Bucky Stun Gun. He's actually gone. So Boosted is in 2nd. Stu Boy in 3rd. Mark Price still there in 4th place. Going down the inside of Stu Boy. Not going to do it this time. Stickman having a look as well. Into the braking zone again. Oh! Stu Boy made a mistake there.
Yeah, it looked like he might have cut it too much. We'll see here in a second. No penalty.
No penalty. Wow. He did have some on the he did have 2 tyres on the tarmac, which is okay. A couple of Yokos on the tarmac. Oh, a little bit wide there for Stuck on the Grid. That could hinder him, and it has done. Now, what is Stickman going to do here? Is he going to go for the overtake, or is he going to go for the bump? Because he knows if he sits behind him, he will increase speed, and he is. Look at this, 107, 108. With the bump as well, and that's pushed him through, and he's going down the inside and Stuck on the Grid for position into the braking zone. No, he doesn't. Wow.
He backed off.
Oh my goodness. Oh, but Boosted's off the track. Sorry, I was sorry. You were mid talk there, Jesse. But I just saw Stuck on the Grid take an awesome line into the hairpin and caught right back up again. But Boosted made a mistake. Yeah. Sorry, Jesse.
Yeah. No worries. I think Stickman's going to regret some of the lines he's taken on that first corner. I mean, he seems to lose so much on that first corner for some reason against his opponents. I'm not sure why.
Stickman, I've been Stuck on the Grid, been taken by Stu Boy. But I think Stuck on the Grid thought he pushed Stu Boy off and backed out of the move, so he's just dropped back again. That's great respect for him. That really, really is. So he's now pulled back and back into 5th place. So it's all about this podium now. 30 seconds to go. There is Bucky Stun Gun. Hi, Bucky. Sorry we haven't said anything about you. And that is one of the best liveries. I love that car. It's such a nice car. Hello, Laura.
There's actually a good battle 6th through 8th as well right now. They're little spread, but Digby, Yvonne, and Watsy are all running really good races and having their own little battle for sure.
I know, in the good times as well. They're still doing 110s. You know, that's really good. Lewis is still there as well. There is Butler coming round, and Chris has managed to catch up as well. So Butler's gone into 10th place, and that's brilliant because he was at the back of the pack. So there's Bucky Stungun on his final lap. So we're going to keep an eye on him. So there is Stickman in 2nd place. So Stickman's gone into 2nd.
My goodness.
And he's on a purple lap.
Boosted did say, though, that he wanted to be in 2nd. We'll see if it turns out all right for him.
Oh, Stu Boy's put a wheel on the gravel again, and Stickman's in 2nd, Boosted 3rd. There is Stu Boy in 4th. Oh, Price is there. Oh, look at Stickman's holding the inside line there, but I got to take a look at leader because he's coming around, but Stickman's going to hold it. Is he? Cutback's on for Boosted. He might get the draft, and he has done. He's got the inside line. That could be enough for him, but it's going to be Bucky Stungun who takes the win. He crosses the line. Brilliant stuff from Bucky Stungun. Redeemed himself very well there, and it's going to be Stickman. It's going to be Stickman from Boosted Alpha, from Stu Boy in 4th. It's going to be Stuck on the Grid in 5th. It's going to be Digby who takes 6th place, from Watsy in 7th, Yvonne in 8th, Racer Lewis in 9th, Butler in 10th, and it's Bucky Stungun in the Laura Harris car that takes the 2nd race win. Well done, mate. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, that was definitely a more quality race than the first one. You could tell a lot of the guys had learned some of the lines, even like Stu Boy with that corner that kept jinxing him. It seemed like he did a lot better this race. So they definitely learned from the last one.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was more the mistake at the start there. It was a real bit of a pain, wasn't it? But real shame for Lee because he was having such a good race. A real shame for him. You'll probably see that the supers will come in now, doing their swap around, so everyone should save the race. But it's going to be Bucky Stungun from Team Brit who takes the win, and what a win it was. Very nicely done. Stickman in 2nd. I can't wait to speak to this man. Boosted in 3rd, Stu Boy in 4th, Stuck on the Grid in 5th, Digby 6th, Watsy in 7th, Yvonne in 8th, Racer Lewis in 9th. Well done, mate, finishing the top 10. That's brilliant stuff. Butler in 10th there. Chris in 11th, Didcot in 12th, and Joe in 13th. And unfortunately, we lost Lee Campbell with a disconnect, which is a real shame, but he will get points. But his fastest lap was Stickman with a 69.725, a 69.725 on lap 6. That's absolutely phenomenal. We have still got 2 races to come, guys. So please stay with us. We have got some interviews to go through quickly. And let's take a look at Mr. Boosted Alpha, because another great podium for you, mate. That's some good points tonight.
Yeah, it's great points tonight. Really worked out well. Though I do think Scrutineering may have to have a look at Stickman's car, because I can't get mine over 103. Let alone 108, and he was coming flying down there in the draft. But he's a great racer. He's really respectful, so it was a good race all round. I really enjoyed it, but yeah, someone needs to look at that.
Okie dokie, we will do. But it looked like everyone on the list did have the same setup. We'll take a look at it. But well done, mate. Great job. And we have seen in the toe that you do increase quite a lot. I think when we spoke to Stuck on the Grid, it was about 107. So, but yeah, we'll take a look at that, mate. But well done, great stuff, podium, and great work again. Brilliant stuff. Well done, mate. Well done.
Thank you very much. Great on comms. Thanks for the race, guys.
Thanks, mate. Let's have a word with, where is he, Mr. Stickman. Stickman, wow. Mate, what was going on today? You were flying.
I have no idea. Yeah, definitely please check the car, because as far as I'm aware, it's legit. But yeah,
I'm aware that we've heard that before.
getting the slipstream. There was it did sort of accelerate quite well in tow, but I mean, hats off to all the guys. I mean, real clean, close racing. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Gobsmacked. If I can drive like that in the BMWs, I'd be happy.
Yeah, well, very true, mate. I mean, it was a great race. I mean, we were stunned to see you right at the top there. I was like, whoa, hold on a minute. What's Stickman had for breakfast? I want some of that. It was incredible. But, mate, obviously, the car suits you, and you've done a cracking job, and great drive. It was brilliant to see. Well done, mate. Brilliant.
Cheers, Craig. I'll screenshot the settings and send it to you as well.
Lovely, mate. That'd be great. Thank you.
No worries.
Let's have a word with Mr. Chris Overend. Right, Chris, before you talk about your amazingly boring last race, because you literally just dominated, what happened in the first race? Because it looked like everything was okay, and I couldn't see contact until I watched the replay, and I don't know if it was a glitch or something. I'm not too sure. Can you talk us through it?
Yeah, I had a bit of contact in turn 1. Ended up in the barrier with front and side damage. So I was like, I thought, right, it's all right. I'll just get at the back and I'll just chase everyone down. And coming around the last corner, I had a really good toe on Diddy, and I don't think he realised just how good a toe I had, because I think he went to like, oh, I'm going to block him here a little bit, and ended up pushing me into the pits. And by that point, I was like, oh god, I'm going to be like a minute behind everyone. So yeah, I'll be honest, I just sat there and had a bit of a strop for a couple of minutes. So I'm sorry about that.
That's right. That's great tactics, Diddy. Great tactics. If you could use that every week, that could work. You know, how many laps you got? So you could take out 7 of them. Happy days. Yeah, but I'm so unlucky, mate. Wow, that's a new one for sim racing. I've never seen that before. But mate, congratulations. It's a good comeback drive, obviously, and it's a shame we did. It didn't end up the best way for the first race, because I think that would have been quite a nice mix with you, Butler, and boosted Stickman stuck on the grid there. I think it would have been a cracking little race. But well done, mate. Great job.
Yeah, cheers, mate. I mean, to be honest, those guys were a lot quicker than me tonight, so I think they would have just left me for dust, to be honest with you. So I got lucky in that second race, to be honest with you. Pure luck.
Unlucky, mate. Well, there you go. These things happen, but great comeback drive. Well done.
Yeah, thanks for everything, guys.
Mr. Butler's in here again. So, talk us through what happened, Carl, because you were up there. You were battling away. There was a really dodgy version of, as I've always said it, and it was quite funny because Martin down at Castle Coombe was on comms, and he said the same thing. It was like the red arrows. This wasn't quite the red arrows. This was sort of like a practice run that went really bad. What can you tell us what happened?
Oh, I don't even know myself. I was just in between a few, and next I was in the wall. It was a bit mayhem, to be honest. But I came on. I don't know if I took anybody out with us, but I mean, I got some pretty serious damage and had to pit. So if I took anybody out alongside us, I do apologise. It wasn't intentional. Just a racing accident, I guess. But it's a shame, but these things happen.
It does, mate. And but mate, it's been an absolute pleasure having you. And I don't know if you picked the final lap at the end there, but I think Stickman might have just stolen it off you. He got some severely good drive out of the corner. It was insane. But well done, mate. Congratulations, and good luck for the rest of the series.
Thank you very much. On to the next one.
Yeah, definitely, mate. And there we go, Jesse. That was a cracker. Really enjoyed that. Lewis Kendall said that was fun. Brilliant racing, fab drive from Stickman, says Tracy. Great to see that as well. Greg Jenkins says cracking race, looking forward to the Supers. Here we go. So everyone looking forward to the Supers, and Greg Jenkins is with us. His car is actually on track, run by Paul, E72. He's in 10th place at this moment in time. 3 minutes, says Lime Liquor, which is Jesse, who is my co-commentator. So Jesse, what are we expecting here? Because we've seen some 106.3s. Evo's just popped in a 106.1, so I'm guessing there was a bit of tow going on. Is there anyone behind him? I can't see. No, he probably, if he'd done it on his own, fair play. So there we go. So Evo in front at the moment on pole position in the Stuart Coombs car. But what are you thinking about this race? Obviously, it's always been intense, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Evo and Clive have developed quite a little rivalry up front. It's a friendly rivalry, but a rivalry nonetheless. So, I mean, we know the quality of those guys. And then Sophie, Sophie's really demonstrated well in this series so far. I mean, both those races last week, she was driving extremely well, and clearly she's got the track down. I mean, anytime you can run 4th in qualifying, I mean, it's all a pace thing. I mean, you get a rhythm, you feel it, it just goes right. And then some of these people in the back, they're good drivers too, but they're just not having that same feel through the S's and through the hairpins. So, it may be one of those cases again where we see, some of these faster drivers hit it the first time, and then when we do that reverse grid, some of those people after a few laps might feel a little better about it, and we might have a totally different, finish up front in the second race.
Yeah, definitely, mate. And we've seen it time and time again, haven't we? Where the end of the races, like I say, like the last 2 laps, really do matter, don't they? I mean, we've seen with Evo and Clive, just that one little mistake brings back, like Matty, who was in the mix with the Ian Slark car. He came into the race, and he even said he wasn't as fast as those guys. He's up there now. Sophie's just gone second, just to let everyone know. That's a cracking time. Haslett's gone into third. Clive's dropped down to fourth. So there we go. Anything can happen in this race, and Sophie looks like she's been practicing a lot.
Yeah, I know Hazlitt as well has been practicing a lot. He was really frustrated. You may remember in the last race of last session last week, he got bumped off or he made a bad turn. I can't remember what it was, but he was super frustrated because he felt like he had a chance to win that race. So I know he's wanting to get back into the podium at a minimum today.
Yeah, definitely. There's some very interesting lines going on in this track. But they're using all the tracking a little bit more, as we said, time and time again, so we'll see if it works, but it hasn't quite worked out for Matty at the moment. He's in 6th place. Sophie still holding that second. Clive's jumped into 5th place. Just going to take a look at a couple more drivers. Crafty's car, seen it today, looks absolutely stunning, but he's got one of these in real life. Oh, come on, we want your car on track, Crafty, in the Mighty Mini Championship. It would be great. There is Paul in the Greg Jenkins. So, Greg, if you're there, there it is. There it is.
It looks fantastic.
It does, and it's up for sale. So, if anyone's after a super to race in the series, go and speak to Greg Jenkins. He's live with us right now. So, if you want to talk business, I'm happy to watch. So, bidding start at. But it's going to be cracking. Really looking forward to this one. Let's quickly have a look at a couple more. There is Adam Barth racing in his own livery. Octane Racing's very own as well, which is Steve Ryder. Has quite a lot of the cars on this track as well. Obviously, we've got the Adam Barth car there. We've also got the Ollie Samways car, which is the one that Yvonne's racing in. Sam Slater car. There's a number of them. There's Will Burnham's car as well, and there's more. There's so many more, and it'd be great to see more on track. And we really want to see some more supers. The Mighties are starting to grow a bit more, and we can't wait for 2023. But looking at Nev at the back there as well. Jenny Roberts was on 106s earlier. She's just off. She's only a second off, but she was doing 106.9, so she's not too far off her optimal time, which is pretty good. Yeah, there is. Sorry, mate, go for it.
No, I was gonna say it was crazy to see Paul and Albie and Jenny all in like 9th, 10th, and 11th. Those are all very quality drivers, and it's amazing that they're far down. And even honestly, right now, Clive is in 6th place. We know Clive is a podium driver on any given day, so some of these really good drivers are getting trumped by maybe some drivers who have practiced the hell out of this track coming in this week.
Yeah, definitely, and we've said it so many times that we practice, and it's great. I'm not just saying this. For Nevin to be only a second, 1.3 seconds off some of the best sim racers that are on the game is astonishing. It's really good. I'm so proud of him, because he was really down the other week, and he's come back really strong, and he looks quick. He's looking really quick at the moment. Same as Ryan. I mean, it's great to see these drivers on track and enjoying sim racing, and this is not an easy car to drive. If you drive the GT4 car or the GT3 car, it's all prepped, it's all race set up, it's all got nice super soft tyres, it's got loads of grip. This is a totally different ball game. You really need to learn how to drive these cars, and they're doing an absolutely cracking job as well.
The other thing you're seeing too is like these cars are faster, so in theory we should see bigger spaces between some of these drivers. But 1st through 9th is currently separated by half a second. I mean, they're really tight right now. So this is going to be exciting to say the least, going through some of these initial corners with them all being so close together.
Yeah, definitely. We're just taking a look at Ryan there. He's in 13th place. But again, he's wants to learn, and he's jumped himself in the academy. So he said, "Come on, race in it. I want to race in it." And there is the Mark Ditchburn car. He's been looking forward to watching this. And Corky, again, he's an academy driver. He's new to this sim racing, so you know he drives a lot. But again, it's all about learning how to race, learning how to drive the cars. And this is again a totally different ball game, and it is a tough little car to drive around here. So there we go. Evo in the lead at the moment, but Ash Roy in second place. That's it for me, I reckon. There, Jesse. And let's
go.
Let's get this underway, because I think we got some very excited customers. If you haven't shared yet, please do share. Please follow. Please subscribe on YouTube. We really want you to subscribe on YouTube. Please, please, please do so if you haven't already. So, Greg Jess's mine is off the market for now. Coming back. Yes! He's coming back. Brilliant. Love to see that. Team Tuckley Racing, come on, Jenny. So, Mr. Tuckley's back as well to watch his Spitfire livery. Fantastic. So here we go. Clive and Pole, Matty in second, Ash in third, Albie fourth, Ryan in fifth. Oh, I've got reverse grid on. Sorry. Everyone's freaking out going, what's happened here? It's just absolutely gone haywire. I do apologise, everyone. That's not happened before. Red flag.
X.
Yeah, we don't need to see the other bits of gibberish that came on. But yeah, let's refresh that. And I do apologise, everyone. I got a little bit excited watching the supers that I totally forgot to reset what I was supposed to have done there. So I need everyone to red flag. So hopefully everyone will red flag. And then we can go back into it. And we'll do a 5-minute qualifier. And we'll watch the qualifying. And then we'll go back out again. So I'm so sorry, everybody.
we were so excited to be jabbering about the what the times were on the track.
I was. There we go. Everyone's done it. Fantastic. Okay. Right. Let's everyone go back on track. And they're gonna be so disappointed in me because they got to do it all again. So there we go. Let's get them underway. Everyone's like, what are we going to do now? This has never happened before, ladies and gentlemen. I'm usually on it. But I got so excited about that Supers were racing that we got to do it all again. And everyone's like, oh, here we go. Brilliant.
There you go. Here, I'll put Craig's fault.
Yeah, just do it, man.
I mean, we could get their numbers if you wanted.
If they got them, that'd be even great. So I do apologise, everyone. We're just going to try and sort this out for you. So, one second. And we'll just quickly put up the screen at the start, and then we'll come back so I can just sort out the grid, and then we'll get going. I do apologise. So sorry, everyone. We will get back to you as soon as we can. Brilliant. Okay, hello everybody, we're back. I do apologise for the total shenanigans that I made there. We've managed to sort it out, and we are back racing. So everyone should be in their positions, and we shall get this one underway. Apologies for the minor swearing in the page. I do apologise.
We just don't have control of our drivers anymore, Craig.
No, we don't. It's a shame, isn't it? So here we go for the Mighty Mini Esports Championship. Race 1 of the Supers. So on pole position is Evo. Second is Ash. Third is Sophie. Haslett 4th. Crafty 5th. Clive 6th. Audio Muted 7th. Matt in 8th. Paul in 9th. And Albie takes out the top 10. We're going to take this off and we're going to leave this on here. That one. And we're going to wait for these lights to go out. There's 3, there's 4, there's 5 reds. Wait for the lights to go. They're out, and away we go. Good start. Everyone's lighting up the tyres. Love to see that at the start of the race. And it is Evo who takes it. And it's going to be Sophie and Haslett side by side going into 10:01 for the first time.
Everyone avoid danger.
Yeah, here we go. And everyone looks like they're nicely settled into this corner already. So into the braking zone. Everyone's trying to turn in and get a nice line. They all get it done. Just going a little bit wide there. Good move there from Paul's. 3 abreast as they come into the S's. That's not where you want to be. And it looks like Evo's got away there nicely. Ash in second. Trying to get through on Sophie. Gets that done, does he? Side by side with Sophie. Sophie's got the inside line. Or has she into the braking zone? She probably doesn't want to be there. And Ash goes through. Great move. Oh, he gets a little bit. Oh, Matt's off the track. And that's going to slow him right down. And oh, Jenny just misses him.
Jenny was dodging everybody there.
It's exactly what Evo wanted. He's away at the moment. And these guys and girls really start working together. Oh, Corky's off. Corky's off in the background as well. That's a real shame because Corky was flying. So, Evo in the lead. From Sophie. From Crafty. Jesse.
Yeah, good little pack. 2nd through 6th, a good little pack right now. We'll see some good racing in that group for sure.
Braking zone they go.
Ooh, Ash with a little slide.
Yeah, Ash gone really wide there. Haslett's gone wide. Now, did Haslett tag? I think he did. Haslett tagged Ash, and I think he's just slowed down to give him place back. That's great respect. We do like that. And Jenny's gone, thank you very much. You can do that if you like. I'm going past.
Yeah, you gotta be careful letting someone by it.
Yeah, you just gotta let the floor off just a little bit, haven't you? Yeah, just the littlest of bits. So Evo in the lead from Sophie. Wide goes Sophie. That's Costa, and that's going to be Crafty in second, and that's Clive in third.
Oh my goodness, big mistake there. That kind of cost her like 6 or 7 spots. That's terrible.
Great driving at the moment from the top 5 guys. Sophie's dropped right back into 7th. Jenny Roberts in 6th place. Matt now in 8th place. Paul there in 9th. Haslett at the back there in 10th spot. But there is 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, respectively. Evo is away on his own at the moment.
Yeah, Evo, they were catching up on him a little bit, but it looked like, I don't know, they're not getting, like you said, they're not getting the draft that I thought they would in some of these cars.
Yeah, oh, a little nudge there from Audio Muted on Clive. Tried to get a little bump and run on him, but didn't quite work. Crafty there in second. Need to start working together. The leader's getting away. Both down the inside there of Matty as he got that. She got that done there. She comes through. That's going to be very, very brave. Seems to have got through. Yes, they have. Nice bit of battle in there between the two of them.
Yeah, Crafty's running some nice lines right now. It doesn't seem to be affecting Evo though. He's not making up any time. He's probably just staying about even right now.
Yeah, Haslett's gone through as well. Sophie's got damage, I think. Not too sure what's happened to Sophie. She's down in 11th spot now. She was there. She is there. So let's have a look what happened here. Into the braking zone. Did she go wide? Yeah, she's gone wide. Slowed down, and that's going to be that race over and done with. I think it's been very difficult from there to close back up on the leaders. So Sophie into 10th now. So it is Evo in the lead into the braking zone. 3 seconds. Crafty in second. Clive trying to chase him down. Oh, Jim Muted nearly takes the rear end of the ride-out car out there. That was incredible.
Yeah, some nice little drifting going through that corner.
So
Ash is giving audio all he can handle too.
Yeah, let's have a look at the 4th place. There we go. Ash on the back of audio muted down the inside. That's not where he wants to be. Into the braking zone. Clever by Ash. Very clever. Could have ruined his race there. Still on the back. Oh, there's an incident at the back there with, I think it was Paul Ebson. I think it was Paul. So he goes into the braking zone. Looks like he's clipped the curb. Yeah, he has. Oh, the car's just... Oh, look. The sausage curb on the inside is just too big, and it just caught the under tray there of the Mini.
Yeah,
probably grabbed a couple of exhaust clamps at the same time there. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, Hazlitt made a good save, too, on that corner, because he got bumped out pretty good.
So, Evo Crafty Clive at the moment. It looks like Ash has gone down the inside of audio mute for position cut. That could be on for audio. Got it done. No, he hasn't. Side by side again they go into the S's. Has he got it? Yes, he has. He tucks back in, does audio mute. Good race by them, those two. Really good.
Yeah. I think a lot of these guys realize if you go battling in certain spots on this track, you might as well end your race.
Oh, there's Jenny in 7th. Doing a good job there, Jen. Right on her 106.9s at the moment. She was getting Haslett down the inside. Good move there. Sophie's back as well. Sophie's back down the inside, going into 10th place on Adam Bath. Good chase here.
Yeah, good battle for 11th as well. Ryan's got the 11th, but Paul is all over his bumper right now. Whoa!
Well, Ryan's got a new steering wheel set up as well. He's now got a steering wheel. He's gone for it for this series, and he's now enjoying himself. But great to see Ryan still driving like a rally driver. Absolutely fantastic. And penalty.
Alvin got one of those monster penalties.
That's a real shame. It's a real shame. So let's have a look, because that is Nevin on the back of Corky. So that's going to be a good battle between the two super drivers.
Yeah, no love lost there.
There's some good. These lap times are not bad. 107s from these guys. That's pretty good going.
Yeah, the difference from front to back is 18 seconds. That's excellent for a 14-car field.
Definitely. Evo's still holding the lead. Crafty in 2nd. Clive trying to get that 2nd place. 3.5 minutes to go. He is pushing hard. Fastest lap from Crafty with a 106.2. Brilliant stuff from Crafty. We're now pulling away from audio muted in that 4th spot. There is Matt in 6th. There is Jenny in 7th. Haslett under real pressure from Sophie.
Yeah, you don't want Sophie in your rearview mirror. That doesn't end real well usually. she's a very competent, very aggressive driver. So you can kiss that spot goodbye if she gets too close.
He goes. Could be a cutback. Yeah, she's got down the inside. Has she got that done? Nicely done there, Sophie. Has she got it done? Not quite. Haslett managed to get the power down. She's got a little nose in there. No, shuts the door. Haslett gets the position back. No, she's having another crack at it. Very brave into there. Oh, it's brilliant driving from both of them again. Really good.
Yeah. Both of them got a good rhythm on this track. You can tell they've got a good feel for the corners now and know how far they can push it.
Crafty under pressure from Clive. Clive's found his mojo. Great exit off the corner from both the drivers, but a better driver exit out of the corner from the Octane Racing. There you go, car of Clive Smith. And he's on the back of him now. Now, is he going to work with him? No, he's not. He's trying to get down the outside here. That's going to be brave.
These cars just, at some level, just move somewhat slow compared to some of the cars we usually race. I feel like you always, if you just think you're coming up on somebody, you just have to pass them. You just can't stand it. You just can't sit behind for one reason or another. You just want to get that pass, and it doesn't always help you, but it feels better, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Clive's got that inside line. He's managed to do it. Can he hold it, though? He's giving it back to Crafty. Just left the throttle just enough just to keep going. Oh, he's gone a little bit wide there. Oh, Crafty's got a bit wide, and that's going to be it, surely. This is going to be opportunity now for... Oh, he's got some good pace to Crafty out that corner. A little bit of gravel there.
Yeah, the one nice thing about these cars is they actually do handle better when going off the track than, say, some of the GR3, GR4s that we run. These, you can run them in the grass. They won't go quite as fast, but they're pretty stable.
Yeah, Audio Muted's back into fourth. Matty's catching up. Watch out for Matty. So Audio Muted is there in fourth. Ash is there in fifth. Oh, Ash has got a penalty. So Ash has dropped right back. And this could give Jenny the opportunity. Sophie's, I'll tell you what, I counted Sophie out. She's back in the mix now. She's back there in 8th place, but she's going to be closing up on Jenny here. Hassett's giving her a right old go, isn't he? Look at her. Brilliant.
Yeah, this is the last lap for these guys, too. So this is going to be it. I think maybe Evo might get another one, but everybody else is going to be the last lap.
Oh, what happened there? What happened? What has happened to Crafty? Now, what happened there? Crafty was second. Oh, he's just slowed right down and put his hazard. He's just going in a straight line. So, what's happened there? He's got no throttle.
It looked like he lost something.
Yeah, very strange. He's back on it though, but Evo's coming around. This will be the final lap, and Evo's going to take this one very, very comfortably. Now, that was a bit of a shocker. So, Evo's going to take this win. 5 seconds is the win. Well done to Evo as he crosses the line. Brilliantly done. And Clive is going to come into second place. So well done to Clive. Good drive. Audio Mute is going to come into third. He's going to be very happy. Matt in fourth. Whoa. Ash in sixth. And what has happened to Crafty? So it's Evo who takes the win. Not too sure what happened there. Maybe got a phone call? Pizza?
Could be. You know, when the guy knocks at your door and you have the pizza, you got to go. I mean,
you do. So there we go, everyone. That was the first of the Super Mighty Minis tonight. And well done to Evo. And this is going to be an interesting race from the back. Well done, mate.
Yes. I think the reverse product here is going to be much improved over what we saw in that race. I think this is going to be pretty exciting.
Oh, we do hope so. So there we go. It's Evo who takes the win. Clive in second, Audio Muted third, Matty in fourth, Ash in fifth, Jenny in sixth, Sophie in seventh, Crafty eighth, Paul ninth, Haslett in 10th, Rhino in 11th, Albie in 12th, Nevin in 13th, and Corky in 14th. Fastest lap was from Clive with a 106. Wow, 106.065. He nearly done a 105. That's impressive. Fastest lap there on lap 7. So that's impressive. Keep an eye on that battle in the next race. So what a race that was. Very interesting. Again, like I said, I do apologise for what happened there. Crafty has faults with his wheel crate. Okay, right, there we go. It was a faulty wheel. So that's what happened. That's a real shame for Crafty. He was doing such a good job as well. So let's have a word with Audio Muted. Audio, great drive, buddy. How do you feel about that one? Because that was a tasty little race, that.
Yeah, it was good. I wasn't quite expecting to be talking to you right now, but yeah, no, I had a good battle with Ash, and then I think he just caught a corner on the way round and managed to get past, and then Crafty just pulled to one side. So yeah, I'll take that.
Well done, mate. It was a good race. How you feel about the reverse grid? Because obviously we've seen the last race. It was a bit of a little bit mishappy, wasn't it? So how are you going to go into this one? You're going to take it nice and smoothly. You're going to just find the gaps, or are you just going to go and try and just try and go for it?
I'm going to follow Evo, I think.
It's a good shout. But there we go. So, but unfortunately, you're in front of him. But brilliant stuff, mate. Well done. Congratulations.
Cheers, guys. Thanks. Well done.
Let's have a word with Clive. Clive, what a great drive, mate. Impressive stuff. How do you feel, buddy? Because it was a very tough race. Obviously, we saw Evo manage to just disappear, and I'm pretty certain that Evo will be happy to be away from it. But obviously, I know he likes the battle. But managed to get that second still makes it interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm disappointed in qualifying. Really, I couldn't find a slipstream to get. So obviously ended up being sixth, but to get second after that, I'm happy with that. And I got fastest lap, I think, as well. So that's an extra couple of points. But a good battle with Crafty. I don't know what happened at the end there. He sort of just slowed it down. But hope everything's all right with him. But,
wheel shut down apparently, from what we heard.
Good.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is. It really is, and real shame for Crafty because he managed to finish in the top 8. But I'll tell you what, it reminds me of when we were at Castle Combe and stuck on the grid. Mark Price, he actually cut out on the final lap going round the last corner at camp at Castle Combe. It was brilliant. It literally went dum and coasted over the line. It was brilliant. But yeah, very similar scenario, but a real shame for Crafty. But amazing job there, Clive, on the back of the grid with Evo. What's the plan?
Just go faster than Evo.
Great to see that, mate. Well done. Congratulations. Have a cracking race. That's a good answer. It really is. So let's have a quick chat with Evo. Evo, so the answer is go faster than you. Is that possible?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's always time. Like you can do all the practice in the world, but I was having a chat in the Discord with Matty the other week. There's always someone who's going to manage to get faster than you, and in these minis, if there's one person who's definitely going to do it, it's going to be Clive. So it'll be interesting this race, fighting through the pack, because you've got a lot of people who are going to want to defend their positions, and rightly so. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely, true. So obviously, starting the back of the grid, you've got a hell of a lot of good drivers in front of you as well. But we know you're used to this sort of stuff, but this is a totally different scenario with these Super Mighty Minis, isn't it?
Yeah, the delta difference between the grid is next to nothing. In practicing, there was like 6 of us separated by 10, so it's going to be really, really tough to pick your way through the field. So I don't really know what to expect. You're just going to have to get a bit ballsy, maybe. I don't want to be too aggressive. I don't want to ruin anyone's race. So it's just going to be about just taking whatever points you can get, really, I think.
Yeah, good shout, mate. Good shout. And we really look forward to watching you two battle again. But I think we're going to go for an outsider this time, I reckon, Jesse. But great stuff, Evo, and good luck for the next one. Audio muted, maybe. We don't know. But good luck, mate. Have a cracking race. But here we go then, Jesse. Race number 2. This should make things a little bit more interesting.
Here's my pick. I got my mid-pack picks again. I'm going to go with, I think Sophie and Hazlitt, they both were running extremely well by the end of the race. So let's see if they can kind of hold their positions and maybe get a podium out of it.
Yeah, because obviously Crafty's in 8th, so he's going to be in a good position as well. Paul wasn't too bad either. Like you said, Hazlitt was good. And we said it before, Nev's at the front now. That's Ayrton in 13th. Corky at the front as well. And once they're saying that when they're on their game, if 107s with all the argy-bargy, that could be a potential win there for those guys. So,
absolutely.
Let's see what happens. Here we go. Final race of the evening. I really do hope you've enjoyed yourselves tonight. I've enjoyed myself so much that I forgot the grid. But it's going to be a cracking one for the final race. And here we go. Race 2 of the Super Mighty Minis. With your commentators Craig Cook and Jesse Quayle, and on pole position is Corky. In 2nd is Nevin Kirkpatrick. 3rd is Adam Barth. Ryan in 4th. Hazlitt 5th. Paul in 6th. Crafty 7th. Sophie in 8th. Jenny in 9th. And Ash Roy takes out the top 10. Another one to watch out for. Ash Roy there in 10th. But I tell you what, if Crafty's steering wheel's okay, he's got a bit of a gap between the guys at the back, hasn't he? Yes. So he might have a chance here. I'm going to take this off. We'll leave that on. And there goes the red lights. We'll wait for them to go out. They go out. Everyone was very slow off the line, wasn't they? They wasn't ready for that. And what a start from Nevin Kirkpatrick. On your right-hand side of your screen, also from Adam Barth. So he's going to get a good toe on the back of Corky here as they go into turn 1 for the first time. And into the braking zone they go. And has everyone got through?
Be safe.
They have. All of them have got through. Great stuff. Jenny's on the back of the pack, so bad start from Jenny. Not too sure what happened there. Crafty's trying to try and find a way through. He's sort of shaking the steering. He's got steering wheel problems. It's shut down again, so he's at the back of the pack. So Corky holding the lead from Ayrton here at the moment, from Albie, from Adam Barth, from Hazlitt, from Ryan, from Sophie. So they're all coming through. Oh, Corky and Nevin kick each other, and they're off the track. Ryan's been contacted, and there's a couple of contacts from Evo and Clive. Not too sure what happened there.
Yep, one of the guys went wide and got into the other one. That was a shame.
It looked like Corky just went a bit too wide. I think he was just enjoying himself, and it looked like Nev just caught him on the uptake there, which is a real shame. And that's put him back. So it's Albie from Hazlitt, from Rhino in 3rd, from Sophie in 4th. Then the battle at the back there. Penalty for Nev, and he's dropped all the way back. Oh, it's a real... I'll tell you what, I feel so sorry for Nev. Again, such a shame for Nev Kirkpatrick. But I tell you what, anything can happen in this race. We've seen it plenty of times. Paul there in 5th in the Greg Jenkins car. There he is. There is Matty. Side-by-side action for the leaders. They're all still together, so anybody can still win this race. Sophie's in a good position now in 3rd. Evo's trying to find a way around the outside of Ash there, going through the S's.
Yeah, these front three drivers are good drivers. I have a feeling they'll be able to keep themselves nice and clean and maybe start pulling away a little.
Oh, Ryan gone
Whoa.
wide there, and he's made a mistake, and that's given Ash Roy a position there. He's gone through. Look at Evo. Watch out, Clive's made a mistake as well. Clive's dropped back. Matty's there as well. Ash is there. We've got Jenkins there into the braking zone. Watch out for Evo. There he is, trying to get the cut back, and he gets it done. How has he done that? We don't know. That's impressive.
Well, good call by you two on Paul. Paul has really picked his way through, and guess who's right behind Paul? Evo's already up the way in 5th place.
That was sensational. That battle for the front is really kicking off, and Sophie's down the inside this time into the braking zone. Has she got this done? Yes, she has. Brilliant stuff. Adam Barston's trying to dive on the inside, goes wide, but he takes that 3rd place. Evo's now into 3rd, or is he? Because it looks like Adam Barston just shut the door on him quite firmly there, but Ash is still behind. There's Matty in 6th place. Evo trying again round the outside.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Evo's diving all over the place. You got to be a little careful there. Just settle down. You got plenty of race left.
And inside he goes. Gets it done. So Evo now into 3rd place. Great driving from Eve.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's picked his way up this quick. I think some of that chaos he managed to avoid in the back helped him out a lot. Wow, big battle there. Right behind the front, too. My goodness. There's probably 7 drivers back there.
There is, Jenny's done really well. She's back up there in 8th. She's managed to get on the back of this as well, so that's really impressive stuff.
Yeah, they're all in a nice little Congo line.
But here we go. Sophie still holding the lead from Hassler into the braking zone. Adam Bath trying again. Round the outside is Ash. Little nudge there from Adam Bath. Keeps it on the tarmac. Matty now into 5th, hopefully going to get 4th here. Clive's gone right backwards. I'm not too sure where he is. There is Clive. He's in 10th place at the moment, so that is not where he wants to be.
Yeah, it's interesting too. I'm watching the separation here, and Hazlitt and Sophie are definitely pulling away on the straightaways from Evo. Evo's going to have to find a way in. Oh, audio muted off.
So audio off in the background. There he is. Let's have a look. There he is on the grass. Gets it back on. Ash back in front of him. So Sophie's still in the lead from Haslett. Evo is closing them down. 5 minutes to go. Adam Bath in the slipstream of Matty. There we go. Clive's on the back. So Clive's managed to get back into... I don't know how he's doing this, but a penalty there for audio muted. Clive now into 7th. Also Jenkins as well. Then Kirkpatrick's taken his penalty. Corky a penalty. Lots of penalties at the moment.
Yeah, there was a big pack in the back, and I think some of them got pushed off to the side just because there was too many cars on the track.
So Sophie holding the lead at the moment from Haslett. From Evo, who's very comfortable there at the moment. 106.382. There's Matty. There is Adam Bath.
There's Sophie.
Go around the outside again. Sophie's doing a good job. Sorry, Jesse.
Yeah, no worries. Sophie's ran a 106.5. That's a pretty good time. That's only about a 10th off what Evo is running right now. So Sophie's putting a good lap time in.
Yeah, doing a good job, isn't she? Look at that. Brilliant stuff. 106.5. Trying to pull away. In the tow now is Evo on Haslett. Let's go on board. Looks like the 4 behind are working together here to try and close the gap, and it seems to be working. They seem to be closing up very quickly, don't they?
Yeah, they're not that far back. They seem to be working pretty well together, and I don't see too much chaos. Well, I'll reserve judgment till they finish this corner. But
let's have a look. Yeah, Matty's still got that 4th place. Going to keep an eye on Evo. He's there in 3rd. Matty there in 4th. Haslett's doing a cracking job here. He really, really is.
I was going to say, if Sophie ends up winning this race, she owes
inside.
A couple beers.
Oh, he's trying to turn in. That's going to put him out on the sticks. No, he hasn't. He's backed out.
Well done.
Well done, Evo. He backed out just at the last minute there. Sophie now got a 2nd lead. Sophie's enjoying herself.
Haslett's like a flying mate right now for Sophie. Is keeping Evo at bay. I don't think it's intentional, but it's just working out that way.
Clive's on a mission. He's in 5th now, and he's got past Ash Boy and Adam Bath, so he is really starting to turn it up. 106.377 from Clive. 3 minutes to go. Bit too far back. Has Haslett still got that second? Yes, he has. Evo down the inside this time, into the braking zone. Adam Haslett again just shuts the door. Goes a bit wide. That could give Evo what he needs.
Yeah, Evo didn't take advantage of that. It seemed like he took a bad line into the corner.
Oh, Haslett again, holding second. Evo trying again. He's got the inside line, got a nose there, just trying to push. Now, he might be trying to push Haslett into Sophie, but he's got an inside line here. Down the inside he goes, into the braking zone.
No!
Still side by side, and gets it done. Great stuff. Let's see, Clive on the back of Matakaki now as well. I've said it, I knew I'd say it. He's on the back of Matty. Good battles all over the park. Into the braking zone. Oh, lovely stuff.
Albie's doing a good job keeping right on Ash too. That 4th through 7th is really nice racing.
Yeah, I think he actually slowed down to sit behind him, so that was actually quite clever. And it looks like, look, Clive's pushing Matty to close up on the Evo battle, which Haslett is still there, into the braking zone again. This goes a little bit wide there. Has to get on the back of him. Sophie's still got 1.5 second lead. It's going to be tough from there, but we've seen it done before. There's Haslett. There's Matty. Ash on the back of Clive now. 2 teammates in the BMWs together. We've got someone in the pits, and it's Crafty with the damaged steering wheel. Corky's on the back of Nev Kirkpatrick here, which is great stuff. Well done to Corky.
Yeah. Another nice thing that's going on here too, it's pretty clear that Haslett is falling in right behind Evo, and he's keeping pace with Evo pretty easily. I think seeing the lines that he's driving is really helping out Haslett right now.
Definitely. So Ash is trying to get past May, tries to get the inside line, had the power to get through as well, but look at this. Haslett's on the back of Evo again. Haslett's having some stonking race time at the moment. Still Sophie in 1st place, fastest lap from Evo. Haslett, 106.168, down the inside, into the braking zone. Haslett gives it up.
My goodness, Haslett is flying.
Oh, now did Sophie make a mistake? Because that dropped substantially. No, it's okay. It was just me. Don't panic. So Sophie's still 1.3 seconds in the lead. There she is. Evo in 2nd. Haslett in 3rd. Clive now in 4th. Side by side. Cheers, Jesse. And they've both got through. Ash is going to get the toe on the back of Clive here. Into the braking zone. Side by side. Both of them got through. Adam Bluff is enjoying this because he's right on the back of this group. And he's now going to tuck in. He might even go for Ash. He is. It's 3 abreast. Coming into the final corner. He nudges Ash out wide. He's down the inside. That's a fantastic drive there. Brilliant stuff. Final lap. This is the final lap. And it's going to be Sophie who takes the win. Great stuff from Sophie. Congratulations, Sophie. From Evo in 2nd. From Haslett in 3rd, and it's going to be Clive who takes 4th, and it's Haslett who gets the fastest lap, and it's going to be Adam Bath in 5th from Ashroy, from Matt in 7th, Audio Muted in 8th, Paul in 9th, Ryan in 10th, Jenny in 11th, and it looks like it's going to be, because Corky's coasting, and it looks like Nev's giving it back. Oh, bless him, that's really nice. But it's going to be Sophie who takes the win. Congratulations, Sophie, well done.
Wow, my picks finished 1st and 3rd. I was good there.
Wow, national lottery for you, sir. I've got to check my lottery ticket actually because it said I won something, so I need to check that out.
Yeah, I know, I totally should have bet that race. That was my mistake.
So there we go. Congratulations to the drivers. Brilliant race results. Thank you everyone for joining us as well. That was action-packed there. Sophie takes the win from Evo in 2nd. It's Haslett in 3rd, Clive in 4th, Adam Bath in 5th. Well done, Adam Bath. And that was a cracking move at the end there. Ashroy in 6th, Matty in 7th, Audio in 8th, Paul in 9th, Rhino in 10th. Well on to Ryan Taylor there. Jenny in 11th, Corky 12th, Nev Kirkpatrick in 13th, and Craft in 14th. And I'm so gutted for both Corky and Nev there. They were doing so well. And unfortunately for Crafty, obviously he had that really bad steering wheel malfunction. So we got Team Tucker said, go Nev. We've got awesome race, well done, says Tracy Thompson, and well done to Sophie. Great driving again from Corky. Sophie, congrats, darling. Well done, says Yvonne. Jason says, great night of racing. Well done, all. Nice smiles. Love that. Please keep your comments coming in. We do appreciate it. But that's really going to turn the table around, isn't it? That was absolutely brilliant. Let's have a quick chat with our third place driver, shall we? Mr. Dave Haslett with the fastest lap as well, with a 106.168. Talk to me, Dave. How did you do it?
I'm actually surprised I got the fastest lap, to be honest. I weren't really paying attention to that.
It was a great drive.
Yeah, I was too busy just trying to, when Evo passed me, I was just trying to stay with him. And yeah.
But mate, I mean, it just goes to show you can, on your day, you can be right up there with the best, and that was it was a really, really good drive. You know, you did your best to hold off Evo as much as you could, but then it was really good to see that you were staying with him as well. So great excitement, great drive, but well done, buddy. Good stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's have a word with Evo. So, Evo, from the back of the grid to second, that can't be nothing wrong with that, can there? That was fantastic stuff. But Hassel did well there with you there, mate.
Yeah, I mean, Haslett is like a really good friend of mine off the track, and honestly, when you watch him, he's got to be one of the most unluckiest drivers in CC because he's so good, so professional, and he just seems to get like the worst luck. So I'm really happy to see him get the podium, and it was actually like a lot of fun racing him, and fastest lap as well, which is brilliant. But yeah, it was such a fun little race, like coming from the back. It was absolute chaos, and there was drivers everywhere in the middle of the track, and it was like dodgings at one point, but it was brilliant, like so much fun.
Well done, mate. Great job. Second place, and that still puts you at the top of the table. Well done, buddy. Great job.
Thank you.
Let's have a word with Sophie. Sophie, that was a cracking race. Managed to stay in front. Obviously, they were closing you down, but you held your own there. You would get some really nice low 106s there. And how do you feel about that race? That was a good one.
After the first one, that one went a lot better.
Oh, was that it? Okay. That's very quick. And okay, thank you very much, Sophie. Great job there on track, and I'm sure E-Team Brit will be very pleased with that result there on track. And great job, really good job. Well done.
Thank you.
So there we go. There's your top three. We have got a couple of drivers in here as well, so we'll have a quick chat with them. Let's have a word with Mr. Adam Bath. Adam Bath, wow, that pass at the end there was stupendous.
Well, I actually have to say thank you to Crafty for that, because last year or last series when we raced on this track, he did that exact same move on me at the end and put me to fourth place. So I learned from that, and I could see what was happening up in front. Matty and who else was it? I can't remember who was in there now. It was a game of snakes and ladders, up one place, back three places. I had no idea what was going on.
Roy was in there. Then you had
Ash and Five was there as well. And yeah, I could just see them all getting together. And I thought I'll just hang back here for a couple of laps and wait for it to all kick off. And that's exactly what happened through that fast right-hander, like it always does. Somebody tries to make a move, slows everybody up. And I just got a run on them, and I had no choice. I had to go to the inside because there was no room anywhere else. And I thought, well, just park it on the inside, do what Crafty did to me last year, and it worked. So yeah, I was happy with that. I had to give the place back to Ash at one point because I'm sure I bumped him off into the first corner. So when he caught back up again, I just moved over and let him through. But yeah, it was good racing all the way through. So better than the first race, but yeah, happy with that.
I was, mate. It was an absolutely cracking race. Well done. Congratulations. Have a little chat with Ash. Lovely door-to-door action. It was brilliant. But well done, mate. Great job. Great job tonight. Brilliant. Well done. Let's have a quick word with Mr. Ryan Taylor, because that, I'll tell you what, you held your own out there. And that was your first time on your steering wheel, wasn't it, tonight?
Second.
Second
Time tonight, yeah. Yeah, it went okay. I mean, I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure out what's smooth, what's not smooth, and what you can get away with. And it's not far off the real thing. It's just, yeah, you just got to be. I got to be more gentle on the brakes. I'm stamping on it with my left foot like I would in my rally car, and it doesn't slow. It just locks everything up, and off it goes. And I thought, I'll get there. You know, it just takes time and practice.
Yeah, definitely. I still love the fact that you're still racing it like a rally car. I love it. Just seeing it going sideways around all the corners. I'm like, I don't want to tell him anything because I like it. So, but I'll tell you a few things right now. But brilliant stuff, mate. Congratulations. Great driving again. And, I really hope you're enjoying yourself. Can't wait to see you in the academy in 2 weeks' time. So enjoy. But brilliant drive, mate. Well done tonight.
Lovely job. Thank you, mate.
Also, congratulations on your Belgian win as well.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that was an experience. That was. Yeah, it was good. It was nice. Yeah, we just put our entry in now for our last event of the year, Anglesey Circuit. So that'll happen in November. But we've got a bit of work to do to the car yet, and we've got a gearbox issue, so engine's coming back out tomorrow night and onwards. So, but yeah, no, thank you for that. It's been a good year so far, and hopefully have a clean run on the last rally, and that'll be a good end to the year.
Definitely. Well, I'm hoping to go to that one, so I wish you all the best, mate, and good luck with that. Great stuff. Well done, buddy.
Thank you, mate.
There we go. Just a little bit of insight as well, because I just noticed that the Team Tuckley Racing said, great racing, well done all. We've got Toby Jenkins saying, well done to everyone. Great representation of the real thing. Thank you very much, Mr. Jenkins. I really appreciate that. Steve Ryder says, great racing. Roll on next week. Well done, Sophie. Good drive, Clive. It really was. It was some really good racing. But a little bit of information about the Spitfire car, because I find it quite interesting. The Spitfire car was originally owned by Mark Burnett, and he owns SU Carburettes, which also sponsors the Mighty Minis Racing Championship, which is awesome. Massive thanks to SU Carburettes, also to Agouti and Yokohama as well. I really appreciate that we're on board with some amazing companies here, and it's great to see that. So I think it's near enough the whole grid is on carburetors in the Mighty Minis and the Super Mighty Mini Championship. So we hope to see more of them going forward, which we do hope is going to happen in 2023. Loads of exciting action coming up as well tomorrow, which will be the BMW series. Again, that's back tier 1. That is a cracking series, the team series. Please come back for that. As I said before, if you haven't subscribed, I know everyone's following on Facebook, and I love that. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. But please also, while you do that, please subscribe to YouTube as well. We're trying to grow the numbers on there. Sam Slater has done so thank you very much to Sam Slater. Massive thank you to Roger Tello for joining us tonight as well. He just messaged me, which is great. Great to see Jenkins ride out there. We've got Blythe Yvonne there as well. We've got Tracy watching. Nathan's watching, even though he thought we were at Goodwood. That's no problem. But it was a great event tonight, wasn't it, Jesse?
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, we had some wildly varying races too, which was interesting because in some of those situations they're the same drivers as the one before, but just totally different drives. Even though same drivers, it was wild to see that last race was actually one of the best ones. That was excellent. I was happy to see Sophie get that win. That's I know she practices a lot and works really hard, so that's great.
Yeah, definitely. Well, congratulations everybody that raced tonight. Well done to the winners. Jesse, it's an absolute pleasure as always to have you in the commentary box. Hopefully see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I should be around.
Fantastic. So don't forget, tomorrow is the BMW series. Next week, I think, I'm just going to make sure that is right. Yeah, next week we are back racing again here in the Mighty Mini Championship. And we are at Red Bull Ring Short. Oh, that'll be interesting. I'm trying to think. Turn 1. Yeah, that's not going to be interesting. Oh, no, it will be. It'll be absolutely epic. We really look forward to that. We'll just join us next Wednesday for that one. Please be here for our Thursday event, which is the BMW series. This is Craig Cook. That was Jesse Dimquaila. We are CC Sim Racing. Have a fantastic evening. Good night.